Hello, this is Mr. Hornby83 with the Mr. Hornby83 Top 10 Worst Anime Characters list. Not villains, not just heroes. Freaking all kinds of characters, anyway. This list was pretty tough for me to put together, but I got it. So let's start out with number 10. Hello, seriously? Number 10, Naruto from Naruto and Naruto Shippuden. Now, the reason why I got this list together, why it's not just worst characters, it's like the most annoying anime characters ever too. So I had to put together some annoying characters and some characters that were so wimpy when rather when the show started or whatnot. They were just so wimpy and so weak, I just couldn't. So yeah, so at number 10, the most annoying anime character ever, aside from Ash Ketchum and frickin' Pikachu, Naruto from Naruto Shippuden, and Naruto the original show. I've never liked Naruto and I never will, so you know, people just gonna have to deal with it. Alright, this is Cash next on this list, because the character was bland and, you know, pretty much boring. I like the fact Eric Vale played the character, because I like Eric Vale, because he played Future Trunks in Dragon Ball and all that, but Casshern from Casshern Sins, I mean, the character was kind of bland and, you know, really wasn't too developed. I mean, I liked the show, I just thought the character of Casshern was like, especially compared to the old one, because I watched the old Casshern a couple times. It just, you know, it's just that he was just a bland character. That's why I don't like him. Next up, Banaji, Lynx. Now, yes, Banaji was heroic. He wasn't wimpy and whiny and blah 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 blah. But the problem was, all that time he took. Oh yeah, Banaji from Mobile Suit Gundam Unicorn. Banaji Lynx was, you know, he was a heroic character. He always tried to do the right things. He never backed down. He was never whiny and wimpy, unlike another character. I'm about to, you'll find out in number 6 who that is. Anyway, my problem with Banaji, the whole time he had the Unicorn Gundam, he still couldn't control it or get in sync with the thing. I mean, a lot of his battles he won by pure luck. Now, how is that a great antagonist in a show built around this guy when most of his battles he won by pure luck? I mean, honestly. Did you see any other topper? Did you see D from Vampire Hunter D win by pure luck? No. How many times did Goku win by pure luck? Not many. There was a couple times he won by pure luck, but, you know, not many. Yeah, so that's why I picked Banaji. Next up is the Good Boo / Fat Majin Buu from Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Z Kai, Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball GT, whatever you want to say. I just, you know, the fact that this was gonna be the last big bad, until, you know, apparently people didn't like the original, so he had other transformations like Evil Boo, Super Boo. Those characters were awesome. Kid Boo also was awesome. And honestly, the way they portrayed him, I hear in the anime, well, I've seen some of the Japanese versions of the anime of Dragon Ball Z, and, you know, he was a lot different. He didn't sound like a giant toddler walking around who don't got no sense in his head in the Japanese version of the anime, unlike the, you know, the American version. Anyway, so yeah. Next up, oh my god, and you know, the reason why he's not lower than what he is, or higher up than what he is because he did get more awesome toward the end of it, but before that, he was just annoying, he whined, he was a coward, he freaking couldn't even beat up couldn't do nothing. Ken Kaneki, oh my god. If y'all have seen some of my Tokyo Ghoul reviews, you know how I feel about Kaneki. I don't want to spend too much time on him. Anyway, he was a waste of space until he transformed. Then he became awesome. But prior to that, he sucked. But before that, he was awesome. But after that, he was awesome. Before that, he completely sucked up. Next up, Professor Sadler and Ryu's quote-unquote brother, fake brother, whatever it frickin' was, in Street Fighter Alpha, the movie. This movie advertised the heck out of Akuma in promotion. He's on the cover. You only seen 1 or 2 scenes and that's it. Now, apparently Alpha 2, I think he's in it more because I've watched Alpha 2 as well, but why wasn't he the main villain? Why is this freaking Sadler guy, who I don't think is even a part of any of the Street Fighter canon, whether it be the Alpha games or the normal storyline games? They had all the other characters, like Akuma, like Birdie, like Vega and all them, but Professor Sadler? We didn't even get Bison or Sagat or anything in this. It's just ridiculous, Something's quaking. Anyway, yeah. I think he was a dumb villain. He had a corny plot. It was just completely stupid. I don't know. That was number 5. Next up, the Puppet Master from Ghost in the Shell. Mainly the movie version, the live-action movie version, not the anime version. But in the anime version, he was kind of a bad character too. But you understood his plot a lot better than you did in Ghost in the Shell, the movie. And that's why I always say, yes, I liked the Ghost in the Shell live-action movie, but I love the anime better because the anime is so much better than what we got in the live-action version.
I like the live-action.
Well, I like the anime version.
I never saw it.
Well, anime version's way better than the movie. But yeah, Puppet Master, Ghost in the Shell, mainly because of the live-action movie. But then again, his plot was kind of wonky in the anime too, so yeah. Next up, I'm sure a lot of people are going to agree with me on this one. Ribrianne from Dragon Ball Super, the Universal Survival arc. Oh my god, thank god. I was so glad when she was eliminated. I'm sure a lot of other people were too. I was so glad when she was eliminated from that arc. I'm like, golly. But then they all got revived anyway, but we won't have to see Ribrianne no more. Even if they do bring Super back. Right now they're doing a Super Dragon Ball Heroes, which I watched the first episode. It was decent, but yeah, nothing to write home about. But yeah, Ribrianne, number 3. Number 2, a lot of people might not like me for saying this one. Shin-Chan. That show was annoying. The character was annoying. I'm glad that show got canceled on Adult Swim. It was so stupid. I mean, and the character was so stupid. As freaking annoying as ever. I mean, anyway, alright. Next up. Actually, you'll see this guy in my commentary of the movie I'm going to be doing. In fact, I'll be naming the movie here in a sec. The Beehive Guy from Ninja Scroll. One of my least favorite characters in that movie. Plus, I don't like bees. And I'm allergic to them, so, yeah. Although a lot of people say, well, wait a minute, you just said something good about Candyman. Yeah, well, the Beehive Guy was just not a good character. He was weak. All he really had was the bees, and that was it. So, yeah, that's my top 10 worst anime characters. Let me recap. Naruto, from Naruto and Naruto Shippuden. Casshern from Casshern Sims, Banaji, Lynx from Mobile Suit Gundam Unicorn, which I didn't like that show anyway. Majin Buu, the first version.
What?
Kaneki. Yeah, I never liked that version of Majin Buu. I like Super Buu and Evil Buu. Yeah, that's the one that I got on this list.
What?
Yeah.
How can you not like Fat Buu? He's so...
Because how the character was portrayed, how goofy he looked. With the stupid oven mitts and all that crap too.
Everyone's entitled to their
Hey, you're not a
opinion.
big anime fan, so you can't say. Professor Sadler and, Ryu's so-called brother and Street Fighter Alpha. We really should have had Akuma as the main villain in that one. The Puppet Master from Ghost in the Shell. Ribrianne, DBS, Shin-Chan, and the Beehive Guy. Now I'm going to do some shoutouts real fast. I'll get this on the way, though. So I got that list done.
Mess. Aw.
Anyway,
Played for the
first
Lakers
off,
now.
of course, I'm going to do my kids. I don't make fun of my Lakers. We're going to make it to the playoffs. We're just going to choke now that we got LeBrick James. Who's still overrated. I won't like him even if he is wearing my Lakers uniform. Anyway, shout outs, my son James, Black Ops Killer. You cheated. Black Ops Killer. My daughter Lizzie, I don't know if it's Lizzie Pie, Lizzie whatever she's using for her YouTube channel now. Probably Lizzie freaking Pay or something like that. I don't know. Heavy Metal Turtle, he just did a couple artworks. He just reviewed and finally got his collection of the giant NECA 90s Turtles action figures. The Cinema Snob, he always makes funny videos. I like his videos, very funny. Nostalgia Critic, I like his videos too. And last time I gave these guys a shout out, they ended up disappearing afterward. But looks like they're going to be consistent with the videos now. Pro Wrestling Pulse. They used to be the Pro Wrestling Pulse. Now they're the Dead Pulse Theory. They got a new channel, so if you want to go check out their channel, they pretty much talk about more stuff than just wrestling and all that. They talk about movies they like. They talk about, I think, comic books and that now. They talk about like real life things, like, I think they did one just recently about bipolar and all that stuff. They talked about WWE Propaganda Machine now. So yeah, it looks like they're back for good this time, and they're not gonna be disappearing on us. So glad to see those guys back. I really like their videos. I like their wrestling knowledge. No matter if I agree with some of their wrestling opinions or not, I still like them. A lot of their opinions are a lot of what the fans say. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. My next video will be top 10 best anime characters, and I'll have a better chance at freaking getting that list compiled than this one. Because there is a lot of awesome anime characters out there, but that'll do it. Catch you guys later. Peace out.